Well, fail your way into promotions has always been a viable strategy for some people, and there's nothing more fail your way up than IDW Comics right now. They just laid off 20% of their workforce. They plan to actually lay off 19% more. IDW Entertainment's in huge trouble because they've been losing licensing deals. They've actually lost the Transformers license, thank God, for Transformers fans. And they are in a spot where they actually live primarily off of expensive licensed products such as Star Trek and Sonic and others. So it's difficult for them to exist in the space of comics where other companies are just using their own sort of things and not having to pay a licensing fee on top of all of this. But when sales are in the toilets, you promote the editor to oversee your entire line, I guess. Whew, let's get into the news. And congratulations to Heather Antos. My name is John Delarose. I'm a #1 best-selling author and an award-winning comic creator. And this is my comic, Flying Sparks, right here. It is a beautiful book that did very well on Kickstarter. 5 full volumes. We've been in the making for 10 years. Absolutely great stuff. Now, if you've not actually read Flying Sparks before, you can get volume 1 right on this backer kit pre-order thing, and I would appreciate you to do so. We are making great comics like they used to make before these days where the Milkshake Girls were kind of in charge of everything, where it's a lot of fun, action, and adventure. You'll absolutely love this book. Please go check it out. That link's in the description below. Appreciate you for being comic fans and supporting the channel. Here it is. IDW names Heather Antos to lead licensed comics lines. Now, that's like almost their entire comics line. So I don't know if she's just willing to work for cheap or if they just kind of let everybody else go and they're a little too scared to let her go because it might be some kind of lawsuit with diversity hires and things like that. I don't know what the deal is over this, but here it is. Heather is now pushed into this spot where she's basically controlling IDW Comics. This is crazy. So IDW's most profitable division has been licensed comics because they don't really have much for their creator-owned comics is why it's mostly licensed comics is what the company does. They just promoted Star Trek editor Heather Antos to run its entire division. This new title of group editor licensing, Antos will continue to oversee Star Trek as well as adding Sonic the Hedgehog and other books to her portfolio. Oh my gosh. So she's been with the company for about 2 years, and we've seen already a drop in the quality of the Star Trek comics over at that line, and now it's going to add other lines to its pedigree right here. Absolutely crazy stuff. I can't believe this is happening with IDW. They've done this major shakeup, and I guess she survived it. It's really interesting to me because I looked at this the other day, and I was looking if she was making any tweets about her colleagues at IDW and getting fired, because a lot of people did get fired. She was dead silent. Now I guess I kind of know why she was, because gosh, wouldn't want this information to get out. Now, I actually pitched a Star Trek story to Heather Antos about a year ago. I know, obviously, she's not going to hire me. I'm a conservative guy, and those don't get hired, especially at IDW, and especially with identarians like Heather in charge of it now. And I said, look, I'm good with deadlines. I write for Bounding Into Comics very regularly. I've been producing my own comics like clockwork. Here's a pitch, and never responded. So didn't even give me a rejection, not even a courtesy rejection. Very sad. And so I reminded her today that pitch is there. I would love to work on the Star Trek property. I'd actually do well with it as a lifelong Star Trek fan. And on top of that, she could probably use somebody, who's really got an eye on the Star Trek property and knows it pretty well, given some of the continuity errors we've seen in the comics as of late. I also congratulated her on receiving this promotion and want to do so again. Congratulations, Heather. I hope you enjoy your time with IDW, and we'll see what happens over the next few months as this company is in dire straits. All right. Do you think she'll respond to me, chat? Leave a comment down below. I'd love to know if you think I'd be a good Star Trek writer for the line. Hit the like and subscribe button. And of course, check out Flying Sparks, my book out now.